Okay, comp plan. Let's make sure we understand this comp plan and how to build it optimally, because I know I'm going to shock a lot of people that's been with me for the first 5 years. And as you know, we've gone through an evolution in our comp plan. When we first started this company, all we could make was $1,000 a week. That was the basic comp plan. That was Richard Wayne Hanson's comp plan. That was 5 on the left, 5 on the right, make a $500 above average check. And we can make 1,000 points in a week. We can make 2 cycles, make a $1,000 check. And that went well. I mean, we made $1,000 checks. Some people made $1,000 checks, and sometimes you can make them in the first 2 days of the week. And what did you do? You put your feet up. You didn't do anything else. Because why? You don't want to sponsor anybody else. You'd wait to sponsor them next week because you're going to make more money then. If you sponsor them this week, it all flushes. You're not going to get any money. So, you know, we started once they saw that this comp plan really worked. See, you need to understand, Josh, Zach, Roger, the management of the company, they have never done a binary. Richard and I had done binaries, and we did a gold and silver binary. And so we pretty much understood that that program works, and it works big time. But you can actually earn a whole lot more than that. So since it was, you know, just $1,000, back in the old days, we had what we called a tri-pack. Okay, we don't use that word tri-pack in 7K, and everybody knows that. But in the old binary days, everybody knew that you got in and you'd sponsor 3 centers, and that's 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and you'd have all 3, and you'd build 2 and get paid on 3. And in our day, we could make a maximum of $2,200 a week on those tracking centers. So all 3 of them, if you built 2 and got paid on 3, you can make $6,600 a week. Well, that's pretty cool. And so I want to just kind of share with you real quick. I had 128 of those tracking centers back in the 90s. Yeah, I made $1 million a year for quite a few years in a row. I mean, you just figure it out. You have 128 tracking centers, okay? But it was a whole different model than the model of 7K. We didn't have a membership. We had the highest price gold and silver, and the tracking centers were free. We bought gold and silver at an extremely high price, or we paid a partial payment on it. So it's a combination, a little different thing. And we stood the time to test of legality also, by the way. So that's how Richard saw to envision to recreate 7K. But to grow where we could make more income, but there you have an evolving comp plan, just like every network marketing company's comp plan changes. And most people don't like change, but change is good, not bad. And so I was fortunate enough to be asked to help, and Josh Anderson and I, and along with the advisory board, but pretty much I understood. I had developed a rank ordered binary comp plan in the past, and that's what we ended up with, this comp plan. And when we did it, we could only make $7,000 a week. That was the max pay in the beginning. And I knew that our comp plan could pay more, but they did not know that. And so you have to, you know, they don't want to promise too much. They'd rather under promise and over deliver, because you don't want to be changing your comp plan all the time. If you want to change it, you want to make it better, not where you're taking away from something. And so we went to work, and I taught how to optimize this comp plan based on my concept that maybe they were going to keep it at $7,000 a week. And lo and behold, I come to find that they found out what I already knew, that we can make a lot more in this comp plan and they wanted that to happen. But we had no goals in the company when we first put it. So 7,000 was it. That was, you come a goal, start making 7,000 a week, and that's fine. But then all of a sudden we had 3 goals. Now, what do? We're goal. We want to make more money. Well, I taught the family business fact. So if you make 7,000 a week, it's 360,000 a year, and you do that 3 times, you can make $1 million a year, and now you can attract bigger networkers. Because if you can't make $1 million a year, you're not going to attract people who can build large organizations and understand network marketing. You're just not going to attract them unless you can have that. Well, we had that then, and then we started attracting people to take a look at this business. And so then to a great benefit, they increased the comp plan to allow for an executive goal and a presidential goal up to 12.5. Well, and we had some rules and policies and procedures in place. And so I did not change how to optimize the comp plan, since that's the way we were going and working. But now the company has realized that, yes, we can actually add more, and we can increase the incomes and increase the ranks. And as you see in the current wealth strategies, it's question mark, question mark, question mark. And so, I mean, we can go up to 25, we can go up to 50,000 a week. Now, what the company will go up, I'm sure they're going to go up incrementally, and as people rank up and through this. So let me tell you how to build the business. Do I want to get away from the family business back? Absolutely not. But how you build is going to be different. And pay very close attention, because I don't want any of you to short circuit your own business. Too many of you are very new in this. And those of you that have already started, I can help you re-optimize your business. And I'll do that on an individual basis. But I don't think I'll have to do it with many people in my group, because I know all of your businesses right now, and I've already looked at that. And so all we have to do is start implementing what I'm doing, and then teach others to do the same thing. Okay. I'm the only, myself and George and one other person are the only ones negatively affected by this, by the way. But here's what I'm going to tell you is that, and I'm going to share my screen a little bit so we can all see, because I know pictures tell 1,000 words. And I shared the wrong screen. I'm sorry. Where's it? There it is. Oh, we get to see our great income disclosure statement, which I need to make sure I post at the end of this, because I am talking income. Okay. So I'm going to go to what I teach, right? Great. This is a family business pack right here, because you can have your own business, a membership like Costco, and you can have your business membership. Your spouse could have one and a business membership. So for a married couple, that is family business pack, having 3 at the top. Okay. But if y'all all listen very closely to my family business pack training, you will see that I tell you that these are control centers and future building centers. And that's what they always were, future. It's hard enough for a person to build one business, let alone 3. And if I can't build 3 at one time, I don't think many people can. And so I've never taught that you build multiple businesses at one time. I taught that you build this one, and you build a team on the left and a team on the right until this one is making a full $500 check or more every single week for 6 consecutive weeks in a row before you ever think about opening another center on the inside, if this is your strong side. But I also taught that I have to give you rules. But let's take Wayne Clark. Wayne started with his family business pack. He became a bronze his first week. He became a silver in 27 days. Now, he wasn't asking me, when can I open this up all the time? He did after he became gold. And I said, way too early, Wayne. You don't have enough duplication going on. See, you got to have duplication happening in your organization. That's what's important. And so until you drive that leg, that team, keep driving depth by you sponsoring or helping or leapfrogging and helping people sponsor people and drive that depth, until you have enough duplication going on, you will lose your concentrated growth energy effort. You will dilute it if you start building your second business. And you may sponsor someone on this center and put them over here, and that may be the strongest person in your organization. Whereas you really needed them on your outside leg so you could rank up even higher. Okay, so I did this so that a person could really go after working 3 $7,000 businesses. And that was the right strategy then. That is not the right strategy as long as the company is going to continue to open up the earning potential on your center as the company grows and as people grow. And they've already done that by going and solidifying 12,500 a week. 12,500 a week, and that's not it's not $1 million a year. But once you start getting and raising that up, just one center will be $1 million a year. And so I'm sure their objective will be to get it that way because it makes sense now. And I think they'll see it now. So here's the strategy to build your business. What I mean by control center, you always have this. It's at the top of your business. Okay. This is your center on your left, your center on your right. And you can buy a coin in it if you want. I bought coins in mine the whole time, as everybody knows. So I got all that volume sitting there. Well, I ended up working with my wife, her center, and she became a gold. And we sponsored Wayne on her center. He became an executive gold. I could have sponsored him. Now, let me tell you the consequences of that. Because I didn't sponsor him. Yeah, we made a lot of income in that interim period. But because I didn't sponsor him, I lose an executive personal that I would have sponsored. And that would have made it so easy for me to become presidential gold by helping one person on my left become a executive gold. Now I've got to help Pamela become an executive gold, or somebody else become an executive gold on my right, and somebody. So I'm still at that stage. So I want to tell you, I'm the one that is suffering my consequences, and so is George, because we built it the old way. And so we're the two. Everybody else in our group, you don't really have that problem, but I'm going to share with you how you solve it if you do. Everybody that's sitting here right now, turn your focus on your number one center. That is your total focus until you get to at least executive goal. Now, once you get to executive goal, if you got this, you want to build through it, go right ahead. Or you get to gold and you got some really strong leaders that are gold and silver out here on your left and right, and you're in position like that, then go right ahead. That's fine. But what is a center that we use for an active? Let's say you start with a business family pack, but you just really can't do 3 coins every single month. You know, whatever your reason is, that your cash flow requirements doesn't allow it, even though your taxes are paying for it. And there are circumstances like that, and I understand that. Okay. That's why that's a control center. If somebody becomes inactive down here, guess what? You don't have to go finding somebody to buy a coin on. What you buy a coin right there. You turn that active when you need to make an active. When you need to rank up, you got a center, it's a control center, you just buy a coin there. And everybody else knows what I mean by control centers, because you can sponsor your first cousin. Put them in a business. Maybe they don't want to do the business. Put them in the business. And that's a control center. Okay. Similarly, you know, so to optimize your check for the long run, build your top center, left and right. You sponsor the people you need on the left and right. You never give away a leader, a builder. You sponsor them. You can give away, yeah, you will give away someone you personally sponsor to help someone else rank up sometime, but only when it helps you rank up and make more money. If it's not going to help you rank up and make more money, you're not going to give that person away. If you're building toward it, the people you give away are buyers. Those people that are tenuous. Oh, I'm coming in, I'll just try one out, I'll give it a try. I don't know about these network marketing things. Yeah, you'll give that person away, because that'll help them rank up and help you rank up. Help them get an active. And then we're going to help them sponsor people. That will work too. Okay, I want everybody to understand, now is the time you go after and you work one center. That's where you concentrate. You concentrate left, you concentrate right, and your 2 control centers are true legacy centers. And so our center on my left side, which is only earned a check or two, about 3, earns a check about once a year. Okay, so it's got all its volume in it. Well, I'm not going to work that center now. I'm going to concentrate up here and here, because I'm already working 2. But we're gold, but I don't have those extra goals like I would like to have. But we're going to continue focusing here, and I'm not going to work that center. That's going to be my legacy. That's going to be for my children or my children's children to work. That's their legacy. They're already there. It's there at the top. So your family business pack is your legacy. And it's a true legacy. So that's how you optimize this pay plan. And you keep building left, you keep building right. Every time you sponsor someone, it's going to go way down here at the bottom outside left, if you place them on the left. And that's going to up motivate all these people, because whatever happens down there plows volume all through their counter, all the way back up to you. So with that said, I need to show our income disclosure statement wherever I can find it. There it is. Okay. And we always show our 7K income disclosure statement whenever we talk about incomes or potential incomes. There are no guarantees, but man, what a high paying comp plan we have in 7K. Thank you for your time and attention, and I hope you all see what I see. I'm here to help you and help your team. Good night. Okay, let me unmute everyone and stop the recording.